Hi, second graders. Today we're going to continue talking about three-dimensional shapes, and we're going to discuss faces, edges, and vertices. So the first shape we're going to look at is a sphere. Now think about what you know about a sphere. It's round, it has no faces, no edges, and no vertices. And here's another one. A marble is also a sphere, just round, okay, curved surfaces. So that's a sphere. The next one we're going to talk about, I bet you remember what this is called. I'm going to show you to all the different ways. This is a what? That's right, this is a cylinder. Now a cylinder has two circular what? Bases. And it gets a little confusing because you have to remember bases are the same as faces. So this is two circular bases or faces, and it has this curved surface. So there are 0 edges and 0 vertices. What's a cylinder in real life you can think of? Well, here's one I had in my pantry. I had a can, just a regular old can. That's a cylinder. Okay. Oh, what about this? Would this also be a cylinder? Yes, you can see those circular bases. Good job. Now here's another one. When I hold it this way, you might not be as sure of what it is, but when I turn it this way, what do you know? You're right, it's a cone. It reminds me of an ice cream cone. Does it matter which way we hold it? No, it's still a cone. What do you notice about the bottom? It has a flat circular base. Now, it does not have any edges because it's rounded. And here's where a cone gets confusing for people, because a lot of times you're going to see this is called they call it a vertex. It's not actually a vertex, because remember we talked about the definition of a vertex is where the edges meet. Because this doesn't have any edges, this can't truly be a vertex, although you will see it called that. So we might call it a point in our younger grades, and then when you get higher in math, are you ready for this big math word? It'll be called an apex, but you'll get to that many, many years down the road. Okay, so we have a cone. What about, oh, this is one of my favorites. What is this shape? It's special. This is a cube. And you remember why a cube is special? Because all the faces are exactly the same. What are they? That's right, they're all squares. So remember, these flat surfaces are the faces. So it would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. Remember, where the faces meet, these are the, very good, these are the edges. So I want you to be able to see where the edges are. And then where the edges meet, we call these what? Do you remember? Good job. These are the vertices. Can you think of what a cube in real life? Exactly. I bet you're thinking about a dice when we roll dice in math class. That's exactly, or when you play a game at home and you roll dice. Maybe a Rubik's Cube, if any of you have one of those. What else? Sometimes there's little boxes that could be the shape of a cube, or even like building blocks when you're building. So cube is a good one. And then here's another one. This is our rectangular prism, okay? Because what do you notice about the shape? These are rectangles. So it's a rectangular prism. And here are those faces. So we have these large rectangles. Those flat surfaces are faces. Remember, the edge is where the faces meet. And then our vertices are where the edges meet. And then I looked in my pantry to see if I had an example of a rectangular prism. And I had a box of cornstarch. Can you see how that's the rectangular prism? So there are 3D shapes all around us. All right, guys, we're going to keep working on this 3D shapes. So I want you to just keep up the hard work and have a great day.